What's up, guys? It's Dan and Matt from the Headwaters Kayak Shop. Matt does all the rigging around here, and we did a really cool boat recently for a friend of ours named Tino Flores, and he wanted kind of a one-man bass boat setup that would allow him to get out on the water, motor around, stand up, cast and fish, just like he's used to in his bass boat. So Matt kind of dreamed it up and built it for him, and we're just going to run down what we did. So walk me through this bow mount. How's that thing work?
So this bow mount, if you were going to pull it up from here, you've got this little lever. You push that, it slides up, it'll lock into place just like every other trolling motor. But the mount on this is really cool. So you have a pin that you pull, and then you have this piece that comes out, and that's what keeps everything locked in. This whole thing drops off. And if you see, you've got that big square brick in there with holes drilled to have the pin set in. And on the bottom of this, you've got that hole ready to go. So this just drops right in. You throw the pin in, then you put the little safety lock on so you don't lose it anywhere.
So is this a Minn Kota part or a Nucanoe part?
This is a Minn Kota part. So from here up, it's Minn Kota. From here down, it's Nucanoe.
And it's custom made for the bow of the Frontier.
Yes, yeah, they have Frontier kits, they have Pursuit kits. So we've got the battery plugged into the back. So as far as getting the trolling motor running, you just take your plug, line it up, stick it in, you're good to go. And then you have this lever on the top, and that kind of loosens your whole deal up. It'll drop down, it'll lock in, and then you've got your foot control trolling motor back here, where just like a bass boat, you have left and right. You can set your speed of how fast you're going to be going. So you can have nothing, or you can go all the way up to 10. I don't know how fast 10 goes, but it's a 55-pound thrust, so this one will get moving pretty good.
Well, so let's talk about a little bit more about the through-hole wiring. I see you plug it in here. Where's that come out, and how's it get powered?
So that comes out from the back, and they're the same plugs. If you wanted to, you could take the battery and set it in the front, put the trolling motor in the back. This just worked out a little bit more convenient for Tino because he likes his bass boat feel, and he didn't like having to reach back to a tiller handle. This way he can stand with the pontoon. He has more than enough stability to stand up, grab a hold of his stand-up bar, and treat it just like standing in a bass boat and running the trolling motor. The wiring on this is super easy and simple, and it's reversible, so no matter where you want it, front or back, you can change it up.
Yeah, it's basically just a port that allows you to run the wires through the hole, and that is a Nucanoe accessory that you can get through us here at the shop. All right, and then show me his fish finder setup. What'd you do here?
The fish finder setup's really cool, and actually I haven't tried to turn it on yet, so cut.
All right, let's see if this thing works. No pressure.
Hey!
I heard a beep.
All right, so he's got the Lowrance Elite. I think this is the 5-inch. So this is a super nice unit for one thing. The Lowrance makes good stuff, and Yak Attack makes specific mounts for these. So you have the lock and load, which is you pull up here, and it goes right into the back of the unit. So it makes it super easy to remove if you want to take it off of your boat while in transport or while you're getting lunch. Snaps in. You also have this as a really nice feature, so you could take the whole mount off. This attaches to the switchblade mount, so everything's really solid, small, compact, and it's just very well made. Yak Attack thought of it all. And then this is your total strand transducer. That'll drop down in the water, and lots of people like to complain that, oh, it gets grass on it, or it makes you paddle or move differently. It really doesn't. I've used one for 4 years like this. I just went to a transducer under the boat. It really didn't make that much of a difference, and if you do get any grass on it, you can lean and take the grass off. It's not a big deal, and a lot of people steer away from it for that, but I think it's really convenient, especially you can take all of it off and put it on as you see fit.
So the other things we got here is we got his outrigger pontoons. This is a yak gear setup. Tino is actually, he had a stroke at some point, so he has some physical limitations. So this allows him to stand up. His standing bar there allows him to hold on and to give himself a place to operate his foot control and stand and cast and still be able to get out and fish like he used to fish before his stroke. So it's been kind of an honor to work with him, to be honest with you. He's a super cool guy, passionate fisherman, and man, we've had nothing but good times with him in the shop, and we appreciate him trusting us with his build, and yeah, look forward to seeing lots of big fish from him on the water. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you checking this out. Hopefully it inspires you, gives you some ideas. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. We're happy to walk you through any of the pieces and parts of this build. As well, if there's something that you can't find, we're more than happy to ship it out to you. And just shout out to Tino for letting us take the time to do his build and to let us walk through for the channel. So until next time, you guys, this is Dan from Headwaters Kayak Shop, wishing you happy paddling. We'll see you on the next one.